Live,
Oh,
and
good.
I know
Yeah, I
I'm
think,
excited.
yes, I think it's live.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So what I need to do though, real fast, is I have to go copy it and go put it in my group. So let me do that real fast here. It'll just take a sec. And how are you this morning?
I'm good, thank you. And I'm actually really excited that spontaneously you take me into your life here. Yeah, because I really appreciate you. I love your journey and your work. And yeah, whenever I can be part of this and also share a bit or just have an interesting conversation with you, it's just amazing. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. And let's see what we are going to really dive into and also some really golden nuggets that we're going to share here.
I love it. Thank you so much. Well, welcome to everybody. Thank you for taking the time. Happy Thanksgiving week here in the mainland US and Hawaii. And I feel like we're way out here in these islands. Don't forget about us. And Maui sure loves the attention. So a shout out to everybody taking the time. I appreciate it. And give us a like or share or comment. And I just wanted to take a few minutes and just ground ourselves in our gratitude. And I'm in a few groups with Yara, and Yara is in Germany, and I'm going to have her come share with you a little bit about what she does. But she had shared something in one of the groups that she was working through. And, we talk a lot about the abundant mindset, and we do work on understanding our relationship to money. And money is my friend. And I love money. It's a great tool. It does a lot of beautiful things in life. And I want to be good with money, a good steward with money. So I am constantly striving to do better. And in my search, I made friends with Yara a few years ago, and we've just really enjoyed each other. And so when she shared this yesterday, I thought this was a great starting point just to take a few minutes. I know you're all busy, and we are busy as a disease. I don't even like that word anymore. I know we are all on our energetic journey today and want to shine bright. So we'll just take a few minutes. But Yara, share with everybody what you were sharing. And remember, she's in Germany. So this wasn't a Thanksgiving type thing because she is always grateful. So what was that just tell everybody that a little bit about what you do and where you are and
Yeah.
what it's like where you are and what you were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, thank you, Janice. So, hi everyone. So I'm a hypnotherapist and money mindset coach. So I actually focus on helping women in business with their mindset and energetical state around money. And of course, I continuously work on my relationship to money. And I got into this work because I grew up and we didn't have enough. So I had huge money blocks, fears, patterns that really for years I had to work through. And I totally believe that when we want to create success and make more money, we can't bypass this topic. Like we have to work on our relationship to money, how we relate to money, how we feel about it, all the fears, the denial, the shame, the guilt, like all these topics, we have to look at that. So I also believe this inner work and also the work on our relationship to money is like an ongoing journey. So I actually always have a coach as well. I'm also in a program. I just signed up some weeks ago again to be in a mastermind. And there we also work on our relationship to money. So, I believe money is an energy, it's a frequency. And of course, we have this physical tool of exchange, but behind that, it's an energy. And the energy of money is like the same as the divine spark that you feel in your heart, the life force energy, the divine, like, the passion in your heart, that's what drives you, what excites you in your heart. That's the same energy as the energy of money. So that means it's all about our inner state. It's not about the how, it's about the who. It's about who we are being, our energetical state. So I've known this since years. I have been teaching this to my clients and to so many people. But then, yes, like, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I'm not sure. I had another call with my coach, and it was just, it clicked for me on another level. And I'm sure all of you have experienced this. You have heard something since so long. You know it. You can tell it to other people. But then someday you hear it again, either from another person or with some other words, and it suddenly clicks and it goes deeper, you know? And it was this piece that you are your money. You are your riches. You are your wealth. And so very often we look in the external, we search for the how, what can we do, you know, and we are all action takers and we are busy and we hustle. But it's about our state of being. So when you think about this, your frequency is what attracts to you. Like, you know, you attract according to your frequency, according to how you feel, your energetical state. So you are your riches, you are your money, because when you are in an inner state where you feel good, where you can relax, where you love life, where you feel content and satisfied and just, oh, wow, it's good, you know? And yes, you feel thankful, you know? You feel like, oh, thank you. It's just beautiful, you know? The day, the sunshine, your body feels good. And maybe the people you are with, doesn't matter what, you just feel, oh, wow, good. Then you can feel in your heart this, no matter what is, you from the inside, you feel rich, you feel content, you feel abundant. Make sense? And that is this feeling of you are your riches. You are your own wealth. It's you. It's who you are. It's not in the outside. It's not hustling. It's not about how much you work, how many hours, or, you know, who's going to be your next client and pay you money, or where does it come from? It's your inner state that we really need to look at. And that is why, yeah, that just landed so deeply for me yesterday again. I was just surprised and I felt like, oh, wow, that's actually a new feeling for me to this piece of knowledge, or, you know, to those words. I am my own money. I am my riches, you know?
I know, and it
So
resonated with me
I
though
hope
so
that
much.
inspires you.
It so inspired me. It resonated with me so much because I also had the aha moments in this idea that you are your greatest asset.
Mhm.
So having experienced bankruptcy and having experienced great loss, having experienced ups and downs, um, when we really realize that the numbers in our bank account or the assets that we hold, we are that. We are our
Yeah,
greatest asset.
yeah,
And so when we take care of ourselves, we are improving and growing so that our account grows, right? Because we are more attractive. So that is so true. And I know it because I have been in a position where I've been selling where I came from a place of I really need money
mm,
to selling when it used to be, for example, at my lavender farm was the easiest sell ever because when people would show up there, I would say they were drunk on lavender. They were mesmerized by the beauty and the creativity, and all their dreams that they ever wanted would be like, oh, you're living my dream. It would just inspire them to dream. And lavender's always been inspirational. Adaptogens are inspirational. Artists have used lavender for a long time, centuries, to paint with, to inspire them to be artistic. So I really feel like when you understand that you are your greatest asset and you meet the deficiencies, whether you're doing it through work with someone like you or a coach or someone like me that can help you meet your nutritional deficiencies and point you in the direction to address the mental deficiencies, the subconscious deficiencies, the old messages that we've heard, right? Things like I would hear messages, you're not good with money. If I hold on to a message like that, how can I ever be good with money?
yeah,
So it's really undoing and unraveling messages in many ways. And another big message for me that doesn't have anything to do with money that I'm so grateful I overcame. I took care of both of my parents as they died, as they passed, as they made their transition. I took care of both of them for a long time and watched the decline. And they both passed very, very thin. And so when
mhm,
I put on all that weight and was looking to lose it, there was a huge block of thin meant death.
Oh yeah, that so makes sense.
That was the first block I really had to overcome and change
Yeah.
it and shift it. So I want to be healthy. Isn't, I grew up in Beverly Hills and I grew up with Jane Fonda and Richard Simmons, and it was all about how you look, how skinny you are,
Mm.
how great your leotard looks while you're working out. And at that age, man, I could look good in a minute, just starve myself for a day. And so really didn't have the understanding until later in life. But it is important to understand that work like Yara does and work like I do, it's very intermingled in a holistic approach. You have to address the nutritional deficiencies as well. You cannot exercise off a bad diet. You cannot, like Dara, you just shared, you can't overcome and have money and riches if you don't overcome the limiting
Mm.
beliefs, right? And recognize you are your greatest asset. So my wish for everybody this Thanksgiving week is that you have time to think about all the riches in your life and focus on
Yeah.
all that, right? All the gratitude that you bring, the things that you bring, your bright light, because without you, you would not be here. So you have to take
Yeah.
care of you, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I just quickly want to add that it is it is a choice because yeah, we all, our ultimate goal is we want to be happy, right? Whatever that looks like for you, looks like everyone has different values and focuses on different things, but ultimately we all want to be happy. So we are in this illusion that we run around in the external world searching for things that make us happy. So we buy stuff, we eat crappy food because it's advertised and all the things. But actually, we know happiness starts within. But it's easier said, it became like this phrase everyone uses. Yeah, happiness starts within, but what does it mean? It means to really take care of your thoughts and your mindset because your body listens, because your energy, like your stories in your mind, they reflect in your energy and how you feel. Just like, when it comes to the physical side, the nutritions, like when you want to be happy and feel better in your life, you have to make different choices about what you put into your body and what you put into your mind, and also how you feel, what you choose to, the emotional and energetical state that you choose to be in. It really is a choice. And when we make different choices, they are so powerful. Choices can override beliefs. So you can make choices and like really back it up with your will, and you can override beliefs like that. And yeah, so I just really want to remind everyone, because actually all this. I want to remind everyone that, yeah, as Janice says, you are your greatest asset. You are your money. You are your wealth. You are also your own happiness. It can only come from you. So now turn towards yourself and just build up the relationship with yourself. Be good to yourself and give yourself what you need.
Oh, Yara, I love that. And be intentional. I talk about that a lot. And what I do a little when I find myself in a situation where I might be eating something that I normally wouldn't eat or whatever, like people are going to be here eating the big meals, I always make sure that I'm eating it with intention and love, because we all
Mm.
know the work, we've seen how water is affected by words and thoughts.
Hmm.
We know
Yeah.
that, we've seen it. Well, I absolutely know that when you're putting your food and drink, and that's why I like functional foods and drinks, right? Drinks that give me good results and good feeling and good gut vibes and good mental clarity, that you're loving it while you're doing it, regardless of you having to have some pie. Love it, because a piece of pie eaten with love is really powerful. And so
Yeah.
intention. And I know that you have a group coming up. And if you guys want to know more about Yara, she's going to put her information in the chat box. She's awesome to work with. And she's in Germany, which I love, and I can't wait to go to
Yeah.
Europe again one day. And I just love all that she's doing, and your group is growing. So be sure and check her out. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. This is a wonderful time to reflect, like Yara said, and take a look at you and
Yeah.
how can
Yeah.
you be intentional and mindful and love yourself more.
Beautiful. So
Thank
sending
you.
love to everyone. Thank
Thank
you.
you. You have a good one. I'll see you soon.
Thank you. See you
Uh-huh.
soon. Bye.
Aloha.